The crisp October morning of 2024 swept through Lincoln High School in Durham, North Carolina, where the scent of fallen leaves mingled with the hum of student chatter. The red brick building stood solid, its windows catching the early sun like a sentinel watching the world wake. Inside, twin sisters Nia and Zara Brooks, 16, navigated the crowded halls, their matching backpacks slung over their shoulders. Black, bold, and inseparable, they shared a quiet determination, their steps synced as they headed toward a new challenge, Lincoln's Kung Fu class. "You sure we're doing this?" Zara asked, her voice low, always the planner, eyes scanning the cliques jocks by the gym, drama kids near the auditorium, honor students clutching books. Nia, chin high, nodded. "We're done blending in. This is our year." The twins had spent 2 years at Lincoln mastering the art of invisibility, dodging the unwritten rules of high school hierarchies. But today, they were stepping into uncharted territory, ready to claim their space. Near the gym, a bulletin board buzzed with students eyeing the Kung Fu sign-up sheet. Brooks twins, a girl from their biology class, chirped, tossing them a pen. "Kung Fu's cool. Coach Larson's legit cues to compete." Nia scrawled their names, her block letters firm. "Malik's gonna flip when he hears we're learning to fight," she said, grinning at the thought of their older brother. Zara checked the schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3:30 to 5 p.m. "Late bus works," she murmured. By 3:20, they stood outside the multipurpose room, the faint thump of mats and chatter seeping through the door. "Ready?" Nia asked. Zara nodded, and they pushed inside. The room smelled of sweat and polish, mirrors lining one wall, sunlight slanting through the other. 15 students stretched or practiced forms, but the air shifted when the twins entered, a heavy pause rippling through the group. 2 senior boys, Ethan Caldwell and Jake Norris, held court in the center, their presence commanding. Ethan, tall with a quarterback's build, flashed a smirk. Jake, stocky and gym-honed, crossed his arms. "Well, look who's here," Ethan drawled, his voice slicing the room. "I'm Ethan. This is Jake." Nia met his gaze. "Nia and Zara Brooks." Ethan's smile sharpened. "Brooks sisters. Didn't expect your kind in Kung Fu." Jake stepped closer. "Thought y'all stuck to basketball or dance. You know, natural stuff." Zara's voice was calm, steel beneath it. "We're here to learn." Ethan mocked. "Learn? What's next? Y'all into ballet?" Before they could reply, Coach Larson, a wiry man with graying hair and a fighter's frame, emerged from his office. "Caldwell, Norris, new students," he said, eyeing the twins. "Line up for warm-ups." Ethan smirked, whispering to Nia, "Hope your braids don't get messed up." "No, that's a big deal for y'all." Jake snickered. "Maybe try cheer instead, more your vibe." Warm-ups were a gauntlet. Ethan, positioned ahead of Nia, accidentally bumped her during jumping jacks, his sorry dripping with sarcasm. Jake, near Zara, stepped on her foot during stretches, muttering, "Hard to see you back there." Coach Larson demonstrated blocks, praising Ethan and Jake's form, but barely glancing at the twins, tossing a curt focus their way. Sparring drills brought where Ethan's strikes clipped Nia's shoulder. Jake's kicks bruised Zara's arms. Each hit passed off as practice. By class's end, the twins ached, their silence a shield against the taunts. "See you Thursday, ladies," Ethan called, Jake adding, "Tie your hair back next time, this ain't the streets." On the bus home, Nia's voice was tight. "They're not playing." Zara stared out the window. "Good. Neither are we." The harassment crept in like a slow poison. Thursday, Zara found a monkey sticker slapped on her locker. No note, just eyes darting away as she tore it down. At lunch, Ethan's table, center stage in the cafeteria, roared as he waved his phone. "Yo, check this fight, Vite reminds me of someone." Jake's laugh carried. "Bet they got those street moves." Nia's tray rattled, but Zara's hand steadied her. "Eat. We document, not react." Kung Fu class escalated. Ethan paired with Nia for stretches, pressing her leg too hard, sneering, "Some folks bend easier." Jake, with Zara, mocked, "This ain't a brawl, Kung Fu's art, not just swinging." Sparring was brutal. Ethan's light punches left Nia gasping. Jake's precise kicks battered Zara's defenses. Coach Larson's control over aggression rang hollow as he ignored the twins' bruises. "Good effort," Ethan taunted as they left. Keep practicing, might hit something someday. Zara whispered. We need Malik. The breaking point came a Thursday later, the air crisp as the twins left class, battered but unbowed. Near the bus stop, Ethan and Jake lounged by a fence, their casual stance a predator's lure. Brooke's sisters, Ethan called, voice mock warm. Let's chat. Nia slowed, sensing the trap. Too late, Zara murmured they'd been spotted. Ethan sauntered forward, Jake flanking him. You don't fit in kung fu, Ethan said, smile gone. Stick to step team, gospel choir your lane. Nia's fists clenched. We're staying. Jake smirked. Accidents happen when folks don't know their place. The threat hung, raw and undeniable. Zara's voice was ice. What do you want? Ethan stepped closer. You to get it. This is our school, our class. You don't belong. Nia's challenge snapped out. Make us. Ethan's backhand struck her cheek, a crack echoing in the lot. She stumbled, hand to her face. Ethan, Jake hissed, glancing around, but Ethan grabbed Nia's shirt, slamming her against the fence. Zara lunged, but Jake twisted her arm, pinning her. Easy, he growled. Ethan kneed Nia's stomach. She doubled over, gasping. Learn respect, he snarled, yanking her hair. His fist hit her ribs, a wet crack breaking the air. Zara stomped Jake's foot, elbowing his chest, breaking free. Leave her, she shouted, but Jake shoved her into a car, her hips smashing the mirror. Ethan dropped Nia, who slumped, clutching her side. Lesson learned. He spat, walking off with Jake, kicking Zara's bag as they went. Nia wheezed, pale. Can't breathe right. Zara, limping, helped her up. Hospital. No money, Nia gasped. Ribs, Nia. Serious. They gathered their scattered books, pain searing every move, and caught the bus, huddling in silence as stares avoided them. Home was empty. Mom still at work. Zara grabbed frozen corn for Nia's ribs. We tell Malik, she said. Nia nodded, wincing. He'll teach us. Their mother returned, finding them bruised on the couch. Tears, shouts, threats to call police followed, but she dialed Malik. Come now, she said. Malik, in his security uniform, arrived, fury etching his face at their injuries. Who? He demanded. Ethan Caldwell, Jake Norris, their mother said. Weeks of this. Malik knelt, checking Nia's ribs. Cracked, maybe. Urgent care now. He drove them, his voice low. Tell me everything. The twins spilled locker slurs, lunch sabotage, class assaults. At the clinic, X-rays confirmed Nia's cracked ribs, Zara's deep bruising. The doctor's skepticism, martial arts accident, met Malik's smooth lie. Back home, he paced. No cops, they'll spin it. Rich kids, connected parents. We handle this. Their mother frowned. How? Malik faced the twins. Real training. They think you're weak. We prove them wrong. Next day, Malik cleared their backyard, setting out water and bandages. In sweats, he faced them. This ain't school kung fu. It's survival and fights fast. He taught pressure point strikes, low center leverage, moves to cripple stronger foes. Forget fair, he said, showing a throat jab. They want blood, give it first. Nia, fueled by anger, soaked it up. Each hit a release. Zara, analytical, questioned angles, timing. 3 weeks in, their stride changed, shoulders back, eyes sharp. Ethan noticed at lunch, Nia's gaze not fear but calculation. She's not scared, he told Jake, uneasy. So what? Jake shrugged. They're planning something. In class, Ethan's taunts grew vicious. How's the healing? He sneered. Sparring, his strikes were reckless, but Nia deflected, landing a counter that staggered him. Zara matched Jake's precision, her blocks tight, her hits clean. Their frustration boiled, their dominance slipping. A showcase poster sparked the turning point. Lincoln's first martial arts event, open to skilled students. Nia and Zara signed up, but Coach Larson omitted them, listing Ethan and Jake. Not experienced enough, he said. Nia challenged, 6 months minimum, or skill-based exceptions. Test us. Jake scoffed, you'll embarrass us. Zara's voice cut through. Full contact spar now? We win, we're in. The room hushed. Ethan grinned, predatory. Deal. Coach Larson, curious, agreed. 3 minutes, controlled. Nia faced Ethan, her stance low. Zara took Jake. Ethan charged, but Nia sidestepped, striking his chest, doubling him over. She threw him with his own force, gasps rippling through the crowd. Zara outmaneuvered Jake, her submission hold forcing a frantic tap. "List us," Nia panted. Larson nodded, stunned. Ethan and Jake left, humiliated, the class buzzing. Friday, the twins stayed late for a project, finding Ethan, Jake, and two footballers Luke Harper and Mason Raid by their lockers. "Time to finish this," Ethan growled, his crew closing in. "Your place, huh?" Zara said, dropping her bag. Ethan sneered. "This world ain't yours." Nia's voice was steel. "Make us leave." Ethan swung. Nia dodged, throwing him into lockers. Zara kneed Jake's chest, dropping him. Luke tackled Zara, but she pivoted, elbowing his ribs, sweeping his legs. Mason grabbed Nia in a bear hug. She headbutted his nose, breaking free with rib strikes. Ethan rallied, his kung fu crisp, but Nia's street-honed moves overwhelmed him, a chokehold ending it. Zara downed Mason with a pressure point hit. Four boys lay defeated, the twins standing, scraped but unbroken. "Anyone else?" Nia asked. Footsteps echoed Principal Carter, two teachers, a guard. "What happened?" Carter demanded. "They attacked," Zara said. "We defended." Ethan, gasping, lied. "They started it." Carter's eyes narrowed. "Nurse, then my office." Carter's office was suffocating. The twins, with their mother, faced his scrutiny. "For boys down you unscathed?" he asked. Their mother snapped. "They were attacked. Video proves it." A hallway clip showed Ethan's punch, the 4-on-2 assault, the twins' defense. "Self-defense or planned?" Carter pressed. Nia's voice rose. "Planned. We've reported their racism for weeks, nothing done." Their mother leaned in. "My girls were harassed, ignored. Now you punish them for winning." Carter shifted, uneasy. "Suspension for all, pending review." "No," their mother said. "My daughters aren't victims. Expel the boys, or I go to the media, NAACP, everyone." Carter paled, sensing the storm. A student's video hit social media Monday, captioned, "Racists owned at Lincoln High." It went viral, showing the attack's brutality, Ethan's slurs clear. News vans swarmed the school, hashtags like "Justice for Brooks" trending. By noon, Carter was on leave. Larson fired after clips exposed his negligence. Ethan, Jake, Luke, and Mason were expelled, facing assault charges, their futures crumbling. Ethan's scholarships gone. Jake's family business boycotted. Lincoln rolled out anti-racism training, a diversity officer, and a new reporting system. Students spoke out. Teachers faced accountability. The silence shattered. The twins returned as heroes, greeted with nods, respect. They led the revamped Kung Fu program, emphasizing inclusion. At Carver Community Center, their Sisters Rise program trained Black girls in self-defense, mentorship, and academics, growing beyond their dreams. "It's not strength," Zara told her class, redirecting a strike. "It's smarts," Nia added. "Use their force against them." Malik, watching, grinned. "You turned pain into power." Across town, Ethan stewed in a new city, his name toxic, bitterness consuming him. Jake, at a food bank, began to reflect, his remorse fragile but real. Was the twins' public challenge in class bold or reckless? Should Ethan and Jake face lifelong consequences? Or is redemption possible? Can schools truly dismantle systemic bias? Or will silence always creep back? Share your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for stories that demand your voice.